Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Foundation. In the last episode, we sorted out our tool making. We also sorted out some sheep to make cloth and then turn it into clothing, which we are storing somewhere. We have a couple of new people that want to join us. Hello folks. And we ran into a couple of issues that I couldn't figure out, things like a shortage of housing. And since then, we actually lost a couple of people, which was very uncool, but I think I figured out why. So in this episode, we're going to sort out that problem, and we're going to keep expanding, make sure that we've got more labor splendor, and get our prosperity up so that we can do other things, like sort out their entertainment. But we also need more people to live in houses, so we're going to do some fortifications and security. Lots to do, let's get stuck in. So I think maybe we should let this run, and I think maybe I'm going to slow things down just a little bit. Quite possibly trying to keep my videos entertaining and informative has caused me a few problems because I've jumped ahead and there are a lot of new things in this game that weren't in the previous versions, the early access or the demo. So I need to get on top of those. Anyway, so I said that I lost people. Yes, unfortunately our legendary fisher lady, she left. Now, she was upgraded to a commoner. She was not happy, and the reason she wasn't happy wasn't because she didn't have a house. It was because she didn't have an upgraded house. And people like having their upgraded houses. Now, serfs don't mind living in this house, a regular house or an upgraded house, but commoners don't like to live in the basic houses. And if you leave them unhappy long enough, they just get up and leave. So that sucks a bit. We've got 6 unemployed villagers. We have some money. One thing to note as well, if you decide to go crazy because you've got money and you're buying lots of pieces of land, they do become more expensive with the upkeep. So like this one over here, it is now upkeep of 20 per month. And the more you buy, the more expensive that becomes. So that's just something to think about. Another thing that we want to do is organize this resources bar, because you can click on it and you can see all these resources, but we want to see the ones that we're really after. So we can open the royal book and go to resources and we can decide what's going to be favorite. Now, I suppose everything here is okay. Is there anything else that I'd like to see desperately? I suppose seeing bread up there wouldn't be a bad thing. So let's click that, and it does add another row, so we can squeeze more in. So that means I'd also like to see the common clothes, and there they are there. So yeah, there we go. All right, and right now our iron facility is not very, oh hang on, that's maybe a good thing to keep an eye on as well as the iron. More interested in these, and I've only got 1 iron bar. All right, so we can close that down. As you can see, we have a lot of houses upgrading. I put decorations all over the place, but that's not all that the people need, and we have more immigrants coming in. If you click on a house, you'll see housing density. And right now, at this early stage, there are no requirements, but light fortifications and patrol coverage, those are important, and they will increase. Basically, if you're clicking on the house, you see they have 2 occupants. Well, we can increase that. And we do that by going into the progression and village fortifications. Now this will give you a watch post, village watchtower, village fortifications. As far as I know, that's all that you really need for that. So when I do that, I would also like to get a tavern, but I'd also like to get beer production underway. That could take a moment. And I have money and I don't want to hit my cap again, so yeah, maybe I will do the tavern because we do need to get some entertainment. Otherwise, once again, the commoners will become unhappy. So as far as the watch post goes, we need to go into the manor house. Let's have a look. Edit, and add, and there's the watch post. And that needs a tower. So maybe, I don't know, it doesn't have to be connected to the building to be a part of the building. So maybe we can find a spot for it somewhere convenient. And if I put it away from the building, it is going to need a door. Okay, so right now, security sort of covers, yeah, this is why you should probably have your residential areas in nice, neat pockets and not spread out all over the place. Okay, this seems like a fair enough place. There are some houses here. I need to do some, maybe not the best place for it. Could do it like that. There we go. And we'll give it a little door. And I think maybe we should give it a bit of height as well. Make it more effective. We have everything that we need to build it. and we can add on to it. So let's build that. I would like to also sort out our tax office because it's a bit small. If we make it bigger, I think it might increase the cap on coins, but it'll also allow us to hire another tax collector. Don't know if we need one right now. There's been no warnings about that. No, anyway, we'll leave it as it is for now because we are going to expand out. Yeah, now if we want to make people really happy, we are going to provide them with clothes. Another issue that I ran into. Now, right now, in this one, we have cloth and wood. Let's see. This block here, there was, the fishing hut was over here, and it was actually blocking this entrance. And I was getting a message saying, oh my gosh, look at that. Housing insufficient again. It can't be because of commoners, surely. We'll sort that out. Okay, so one villager is lacking housing. And it's this person. Oh, okay, there she is, a commoner. Alright, so I need more commoner housing, which means more decorations. Or increased density, which will come. Yeah, the problem, unless I'm missing something, you can't really see the house that a commoner lives in, or that anyone lives in. You can follow them, and I suppose eventually you'll find their house, but there's no way to just click a button and go, oh, that's their house. Not that I've seen, maybe I've missed something. Anyway, what is this book all about? Villagers are happy to learn about your plans to enhance fortifications and carry out patrols. They believe that this will increase the village's density and foster prosperity for the entire community. Let's make a city out of this village. Okay. Build a manor house that has a watch post, assign a new patroller, build a village watchtower, paint a patrolling zone, have a house in light fortification. Apparently we have one of those. And increase our house to medium density. Well, I think we can manage that. Let's see, what are these new things? There we go. Fortifications. So, aha, we can put watchtowers in. See if I can put a watchtower in that will cover a wider area. Alt to turn it. Yeah, okay, we'll do one over there. And that's about it. And more people coming in. Don't need them right now, but I will. In fact, I think I'm going to need them as soon as I finish building whatever I'm doing over here. How are we doing, by the way? Waiting for a builder. Yeah, slow mode. Yeah, how are we doing with builders? Let's pop another one in. It was suggested that I put in another builder's workshop. I don't do that much building yet. But when we start doing the castle, I think I might need more than one builder's workshop. And I'm not sure, I haven't seen an upgrade for it. Speaking of which, let's have a look. We come into prosperity. We could unlock the monastery. It's at rustic church architecture. Okay, so we could add on to our existing church. But yeah, we could unlock the castle and the monastery now. Although we don't have much kingdom splendor or clergy splendor to continue, but we could probably start building a castle and a monastery. I mean, it might stretch us a little thin, so most likely won't do that. We could also get cheese. That'll be a third refined food, which means that we can get a dairy and a cheese maker. Oh, and jewelry. Yes, I remember something about that, and it's under mandates, and we can revise the labor privilege. I don't want to do that. Revise an edict. No. Welcome 5 commoners. No. Okay, thank you. Discuss a levy. Promote. Okay, I'm not going to do any of that right now. But there's all this prospecting for mineral deposits in proximity. Prospecting a mineral deposit. That's interesting. Mineral deposits, I think, are these. But these are kind of out of the way. Yeah, maybe I do need to bring myself around this way. Oh, I see a mineral deposit on this side as well. Okay, that's closer to where I'm going. So yeah, here are farms, and I already own up to here. Do I need to buy this one? Already got that one, and this one would cover that mineral deposit. And I see there is some iron ore over here, so maybe I could... I did mess up the iron production over on this side, so maybe I can pull it out of here and put it on the other side. Put it over here, because I want to come around this way, build up. These 2 hills are important. One of them is going to be the castle, and the other one is going to be the monastery. And they both have these deposits on them. I think those are the deposits. Maybe I should buy this one. I mean, it's going to increase my upkeep. Yes, and it says mineral deposits are present. So yeah, that's the one. Let's get that. And then we can come into mandates and go prospect a mineral deposit that's 100, and we'll take 20 whatevers. Prospect. Okay, so that's it. You don't get to choose where. Oh gosh, it's now doing that one. I think I chose poorly, folks. I think I needed to go, all right, let's have a look. Not that one, not that one. No. Ah, I think that was the one. Yes. I'm so wasting money. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, so we'll prospect the correct one when we get there eventually. But yeah, I'm going to build out this way, and I think this is probably where the dairy is going to be. I will make a small community and put a tax office in over there. Yeah, but for now, this is super disorganized. There are pathways all over the place. It looks really bad. I just set this up badly. Anyway, our watch post is done, so we can add a patroller. Okay, so we'll just add 2 and 2 watchmen. All right, and then what do we do? Paint a patrolling area. And how do you do that exactly? Paint. Oh, there we go. Patrolling. Let's bring them. That's fairly well covered. We can get them to come and patrol in here. And maybe bring them over here as well. Or give them a few small areas to do. Yeah, I think I'll bring this one down to there. Maybe a little more. I don't know. We're going to overwork these patrollers. They can come and patrol in here as well. All right, now we'll see what effect that has. So in here, patrol coverage. It's not showing patrol coverage yet. That's probably because our patrollers haven't started. Oh, there you go. Oh, I see. There's a timer of sorts. Oh, look. People. Hello. Okay, so we've had people patrol in there. Light fortifications, we don't have that yet. So fortification, that's another watchtower that we can put in and maybe have it over in, pointed in that direction like that. That doesn't cover many houses, but you know, it works. It's okay. Now, do I have to make this bigger? Maybe I have to make it bigger to get more people. Let's edit the building and we'll add a little house. Let's see how we can do this without destroying what's there. I could do that. That's going to destroy that well. Or I could do that. It might destroy the well. And we can give this a little extra height. And the windows aren't clipping. All right, let's try that one. It'll take a moment to finish. The door might not work anymore though. Oh well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Working out in this direction. How are we doing on bread? Bread is not good as usual. And these guys are planting again, which means they recently harvested and there's no wheat. That's really weird. All right, now before I build over in this direction, I don't want people running up the cliffs and I certainly don't want people going through my wheat fields. So I'm going to forbid, just make that a bit smaller. I'll just put this over here. They're probably going to cut through there until I've bought this piece. That's okay. And they'll probably carry on cutting through here until I've bought that, which, you know what, it's okay, as long as they're not walking through my wheat field. But I would like them to come through this way. This sort of seems to be a main arterial that we can run around, and then they would come up over here. Now, starting a new small community over in this area, I do not know what the impact is going to be entirely, because it's far away from food sources, although we do have access to some fishing down here. We've got berries around this area. It just may take a little bit of time for some things to get up this way. Construction is going pretty well. We're almost done with the upgraded watch post, and this village watchtower is done. It's not showing the light fortification yet. And this covers, if we put down one of these, it costs nothing, but we can have a guard. And there we have our village gatehouse and our village walls. Great. But I think most of this area is covered. Yep, we're waiting for patrol coverage to kick up. And look at that. There we go. We have an extra 4 slots in that house. I don't think that we're going to have too much of a problem with a shortage of housing anymore. I believe that once this is done, we are going to have a massive amount of housing. This is waiting for patrol coverage. And I think now that this is built, oh gosh, you can't even see the door. Yep, look at all that. So we can add more patrollers in and maybe add another. Let's add another one. We've got a few. So we've got someone who wants to speak to us. Elders are looking to increase their nearby settlement's clothing stockpile. One of their merchants has seen your flock of sheep and wants to make you an offer. Okay, so clothing. I've got 80. Selling wool to the elders. Oh, I don't have wool, do I? 15 days to collect 150 wool. I might need to put up. I don't think I. Oh gosh, I'm going to get 225 money, but more importantly, I get that. Do I need more of this labor influence? You know, I'm probably going to say I'm not interested. Maybe next time. I think those kind of things do come back. Okay, so I have increased the house to medium density. So why is it telling me... See, this is now medium density, right? So why is it not finishing this? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, we can make people even happier by putting another market in. So we'll extend this market and add in a goods store. Pop it over on this corner and give it the green market tent. There we go. And apply those changes. Now that will allow us to sell the clothes. And I just want to pop into the progression quickly because, oh yes, there is a cap. All right, I have to spend this. So I've got 50 of the labor influence and I only have space for 50. So I have to get some new stuff. Already got the tavern. I'll get that. Tier 2 labor privilege unlocks a state privilege slot for your village. Okay, we'll take that. And now I need to get up to 75 on my labor splendor. I'm at 61, so we will get there. But yeah, we just got to watch these caps because it's very easy to start wasting. And we have new people coming over. Hello, hello, hello. So these actually physically have to rebuild, so they get bigger. That's very cool. I have a scarecrow. Right, we're still making a bit of money, and I'm thinking that I must just check up on what I'm selling, because I don't think I'm selling clothes, and I can sell clothes, but do I really want to? Because we are dropping. So we're making a fair bit on taxes. We're making an okay amount on trade. Our upkeep is almost at trade. So that's something that we must just keep an eye out for. Mandates are costing us 100. Or maybe that was one that I just did. Yes, that was the discovery thing. And then we've spent 70 on construction. So we'll keep an eye on that number. Let's go to our trade routes. Oh yes, this one we can actually unlock. And they will buy fish as well, because we've got a lot of fish. And I'm starting to think that maybe I should store more. In fact, maybe I should go crazy with the storage on everything. And while we're here, let's go into our hunters and just have a look. Now, it does appear that these hogs do come back. Oh, good. Oh, that's very handy. Well, I'm going to maybe put another hunter's hut in somewhere. As you can see, they are sort of pushed away from where the people are. Let's get this lot finished. No access to housing. Who is that? All right, let's go into the log. It's not in the log. All right, not good. And I also need to keep an eye out on this building because people arrive and I don't see them because I'm busy doing stuff elsewhere. Oh, there we go. In our market, this one can be clothing. And we need to employ someone. Unemployed, grab you. There we go. So now we will be selling clothes. And we have 80 of them in stock. I think they were being stored down here. Oh, that's cloth. Where were the clothes being stored? Oh, there we go. That's the clothes. They're in this area. Yeah, I've got 2 warehouses down here. And then this one has an extension. I'm not sure how far the extension can be away. These houses are still busy upgrading. Let's have a look. Waiting for a builder. They need planks. Am I out of planks? Oh, I am. Well, now I've wanted to sort this out for a while. So I'm going to grab another lumber camp and I'm going to take it out to here. Just swing it this way and I'm going to build it. And then over here, I'm going to build myself another one of. Where is it? Stonemason hut. We can put that over there. Just swing it around. Don't want it to break anyone's access to anywhere. And build that. Lumber camp is done. How many do I have? I've got 2. Are there any more immigrants waiting? There's another one. Right, so I'll put 2 in here because we will need one for... Why am I doing a stonemason hut? Good grief. Let's cancel that. Don't know what I was thinking. Sawmill is what I wanted. And maybe just put the sawmill over here. I probably do need a stonemason hut, but I'm doing alright on polished stone. We do have a massive stock of normal stone. But we're going to need to build it up. That's going to need to be bigger because when we start the big things, that's going to be depleted very, very quickly. Oh, Trotberry's buying fish. That's good. Our fish stock is actually going down. Let me hop into the book and make sure that I'm not overselling it. Fish, I actually would like to keep more than 50, maybe 100. The meat production's pretty bad. I'm thinking probably another hunter's hut. But right, oh, I do have more people, although that person needs to go into the lumber camp. And we have more migrants. Sweet. There's the hunter's hut. And I am going to put it right near our existing hunter's hut. Right there. Okay. So that's down. That will increase meat. So this episode is all about refining. What have I got? Too much. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, it's time for some more storage. And we'll have our first storage over on this side. That will be a warehouse. And I'm going to put it. There will be some more stuff happening in this area. Zoom into it. We'll turn it this way. We'll give this one a lot more space so we can add to it. There's berry bushes. Oh well, there's lots of berry bushes. And we'll build that. Yeah, I don't want wool production to stop just because we are full up with it. Cloth is also full up. Good. Alright, well, we'll put cloth in here as well. Wow, I have a lot of cloth. Okay, well, our hunter's lodge is done, so we can add a couple of hunters in there. And we have more migrants. Excellent. Alright, how's our goods sales going? Why are there no clothes over here? Ah, there we go. There's some clothes. Alright, so they are coming in. Good. We'll leave that and let it do its thing. How are we doing? Oh wow, we're going to destroy 2 berry bushes. Berry's not really a problem, but I think because I am close to the shore here, do I own land on the water yet? I do. Maybe expand this little community out over this way and have another fishing hut and another granary. I think so. Alright, and so we can slowly expand our way over this way. Wait, I don't own this one yet. No, I don't. Oh, I own this one. That's fine, I can work with that. And our fish is definitely going down, so yeah, it's not a bad idea to do that. But for that, we're going to need more people. And I just missed out on that person. And here's somebody. I don't want to abandon this territory. Trade with Middle is booming. They're planning on investing this wealth into restoring the old church, which would attract pilgrims. This could also benefit your village if you supply them with resources. Neighboring village will expect you to eventually help them by sending resources through a mandate. Oh, right. That's an upgrade thing. Eventually. Yes. I might help you out later. Thanks, dude. Good of you to remind me. Let's have a look at that mandate and see what the cost is. Improve the Trotbury route. 50 tools. Interesting. I could improve Northbury again, but no, that's way expensive. And then polished stone. They need 100 polished stone for the middle upgrade. Labor influence is back up and I've got nowhere to spend the influence. Alright, let's do some work on getting up to 75. We could welcome 5 commoners. Oh, what the heck, let's do it. We should have enough housing for them, so that's a good mandate. And there's a couple more people. And we have this now. Okay, we can get people to work in there, and we're going to assign wool and cloth. Clothing's kind of being made in town. I think the tailor's place is somewhere around here. In the meantime, planks are being used and slowly delivered. There we go. This one is getting upgraded as we speak. And that should be it. Yep. Hey, we're now a town. Awesome. And now I'm an elder. Excellent. And the roads are finally safe. Yes, thank you so much. Good. How are we doing here? Lots of wool and cloth going in here already. That is fantastic. But we have a granary over here. That stores the bread. I'm still struggling with how this bread works. Because I feel like I'm getting enough wheat. But there never seems to be bread. I don't know if I'm missing something, but yeah, there's just not enough wheat. Maybe I need more wheat fields. That's a possibility, but I don't really want to do that right now. And we have someone visiting us. With so many berries in storage, the elders would like you to host a trading fair dedicated to the tasty little red fruits. If you can ensure everyone has a good time, there will be a good chance of the trading value of this resource will improve. Okay, let's do that. Oh, well, the reward is something that we don't really need. Oh, mind you, did I spend some of it somewhere? I must have. Well, let's do that. Raise the happiness of your villagers to 75. I think I could do that pretty easily, but then it would cost me money. Bring that down and see if that increases. I will bring this one down as well. Gonna cost us money, but we can always pump it back up again. I'll just stop for a moment and marvel at these upgraded medium density houses. Little stone bases. Very cool looking. Happiness is up to 71. Bread came in. Bread's immediately going out. Need to just make sure that I'm not selling. Where's the bread? Yeah, I'm only selling if it's over 50. So my people are eating all the bread. Maybe we need to add an additional food source. But I don't really want to get into cheese right now. And I lost a commoner. A house requirement no longer met. No access to housing. Okay, I need to sort this out. Wow, look at all these people. Good, now we've got 8 unemployed villagers. There we go. We're at the 79. Wait for the fair to be over. Alright, I will wait. Now, I need to increase the size of this field. It was okay when I painted it with 1 worker before, then it worked. But now it's not working anymore. So let's bring it down this road and see how far we can go. I'll just take it off the road. I have to say, this is a large area. There we go. This is adequately sized. That is a really big area. I wonder if that is the same for these. This field is too large. Oh, great. Are you serious? How's this too large? Oh, that's just silly. Maybe if I put in another worker, then it won't be too large. Maybe it will be. Oh my gosh, who knows? Oh, I had it. There, it's adequate. And this one is adequately sized. All right. So I needed an extra worker. Oh, that might help a little bit. Look at that happiness. It's 87%. And I've probably got more. Oh, gosh. I might be making a mistake if I take those people in. Oh, my goodness. I'm losing these commoners. These are not the commoners that I would like to lose. Simkin, you are it. And tax collector, well, we'll just put someone in there. All right. Well, we've got a much bigger pasture now. That means we're making a lot more wool. And it is very quickly being taken into our weaver's hut to make cloth, which is excellent. And our clothes number is climbing. Good to see. Very good to see. And let's put in, I think this big area here is going to be our hunting foraging area. So I'm not going to build into it, but I will get another forager in here so we can collect even more berries. And we had the fair, and now we can go back to our normal do the people in routine. Oh, got 108% happiness. Wow. Yeah, it's going to drop quickly. You know, I really thought I had enough space for people to live. I mean, I don't assign people to houses, they assign themselves. So, you know, if you've got a house that's medium density, meets all the requirements for a commoner, and you leave because you're unhappy about being a commoner, well, you know, that's not very cool. We're going to add some goodies just to make this very fancy and pretty. And while we're doing that, our labor splendor should be going up. Should be. Oh no, that doesn't do labor splendor. Jeepers, what was I thinking? We do need to do something with the church, because unfortunately that's not doing great. But that gives clergy splendor, and no, I'm not really into that. So maybe the manor house we could edit. There's new stuff that we can put in here. Manor passageway. Ah, that's new. So if we put that like there and then put it just like that, it'll give us more things to build onto and a little passageway that we can go through. And it adds 3 labor splendor, so that's cool. And just because we can give it a weather vane, because that gives us some more. Add some more flowery stuff around it. Another roofed stable we can pop in over here. Oh, hello. Can we? Can we not? Turn it sideways and maybe we can. There we go. I don't know how much that's going to do for us. That's 15. That will, if that's right, that'll get us to the 75 by a long way. So more houses are upgrading over here. Obviously just waiting for the planks, which are still slow. Probably because, why? I haven't put anybody into the sawmill. But all those people, there we go. So planks should improve now. What happened with that prospecting? I have no idea, but I think I must find this prospecting thing over here. Is it that one? It is. We're going to do that. Why can't we? Requires a royal courtier. Yeah, I made a mess. Yeah, I hashed up the free one that I had. Didn't work out so well. But I don't even know the results of the last one. I'm not sure how to find that. And we can put some people in to collect berries over here. I think I'll just put 2 in there for now. And I will need to put in a granary somewhere, because if we're going to do some fishing, we're going to need a place to put all that. So, granary. Oh, we've got options. A granary depot. Oh, okay. So it'll be like a separate... Actually, let's not do that. Let's do a granary depot. So here's our granary. If we edit and we take granary depot and we put a granary depot out in this area, too far. Okay, so there's a limit to how far you can take it away. Well, do I have space in this? I do. Let's give this some berries. That should be good for now. Alright, so now we just need to keep an eye out. They are harvesting. Look at them go with those scythes. Right, we are up to 95 people in our village. Happiness is still at 87, even though I increased the... And it's going up, it's 88, even though I increased the tax. So money's looking strong. We have hogs, we have meat, we don't have bread. Bread is it just disappears so quickly. Okay, they are still harvesting. There's no point in making this 100% efficient because I would need a lot more wheat coming in. Yeah, I see the fish is jumping up and down. So I'm not going to put another fishing dock in just yet. I don't think it's necessary. Not right now anyway. And I think I'm going to hold off on getting more immigrants in because our little place here just cannot support the extra people right now. There are a lot of things that I can do, and I think maybe entertainment is something that I need to put some effort into. So we can come in here and go, oh gosh, we need another wheat farm. We're already having so much trouble with wheat. Oh wow, okay. So beer production is going to use wheat. It's also going to use hops. So 2 wheat, 1 hops, and water to make beer. Let's do it a different way until I've thought through my space and labor requirements. Because we can actually add on more people into these areas. So if I was to, for example, go, let's do this. So if we were to put in the tooling shack, I think it's called. The tooling shack, it adds 2 total worker capacity. So we can add extra worker capacity by having this in here. But then we need to make the field bigger. So in the meantime, let's find a nice spot for a tavern. And I don't know what kind of area it covers. And there is the tavern. Oh, it's one of these buildings. Oh my gosh. So I do need quite a lot of space for it. Okay, we're going to pop it in over here. Hopefully it doesn't cause problems for the people. Okay, so the thatched hall. What does it look like? Ah, okay. We can start with that. We can have a thatched cabin next to it. We're just going to go... Well, there's a thatched entrance. Since we're going thatch, we could put a chimney up. Yeah, we'll do this one. What else does it need? Actually, that's all it needs. But there is some other stuff that we can put in. Barrel sign, where does that go? Don't know. A terrace seat. Ah, look at that. Put that over there. Swing it around. That's pretty nice. Everyone needs a place to put their horses, so I'll get a couple of stables at the back. Actually, where can I put those? Over here. Alright, we're building. It needs quite a lot of stuff. Shouldn't take too long though. Oh, common wares we need. Alright, there we go. Now, right now, we don't have any iron. Because all the iron's going into tools that are being sold. We may have to revisit that at some point. So, let's keep our people really happy and go into our trading. Resource, common wares, restock us until we have, I don't know, 10. We'll do that. And then we're probably going to need beer as well. So let's do that up to 15. It's not as if we're short of money. In fact, let's go up to 20. Buy until we reach 20. And by the time that's built, we should have stock in, but that means we're also going to need a place to put it. So if we go in here, beer in there, and our warehouse over here can store the common wares. That's that one. And I think that should sort it out. Happiness has dropped to 63. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Okay, I've got a notification on mandates. There must be something new in here. Royal courtier. I need a royal courtier in my village somehow. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get that royal courtier. No clue. I will have to figure that one out. In the meantime, we have increased our stock of various items during this series. Wheat is still a massive problem, but that has been built. So let's add these 2 extra people in here. Now it's too small, and I think I own this piece of land out here. I hope I do, otherwise this is going to be disappointing. Yes, I do. Okay. So, let's do some fixing on the forbidden. Okay, and then we'll paint the crop field. Let's do this thing. Okay, it's adequately sized. It's still adequately sized. Still adequately there, it's too large. There we go. That is perfect. And then I can go and put the forbidden zone back. Just like that. Now, I do have this thing blocking, first of all, resource removal. Let's get rid of all of that. I have this iron deposit. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I might. But I think I could probably take it out of the farm field. Do that. That. So that's not officially part of the farm field, so I'll go back. I could maybe paint a little more. Ah, there we go. Too much. All right, so this place has got bigger now, and it's not going to try and plant in there. And I may, yeah, I am definitely going to be moving my ironworks operations over to the side. I saw that there were a few iron nodes. There's another one over there. So if I was to put the ironworks in this area, I would have access to at least 2 nodes and maybe more. Let's see. Iron mining camp. Well, there's one. You can see the icons pop up. And there's one. And there's one over there. So actually, yeah, this is a good place. There's 3 iron nodes. but then I'd have to leave access for them to get through. So it looks like we got a house that's downgrading because it doesn't have a common resident, which is an interesting development. I mean, I don't know how negatively that impacts things. It is still medium density, so it can hold a few people. But just because I have so much space now, or extra people, it's just not filling them. Like the people will want to live maybe... Oh my word. We got so many people and yet so few of them... Oh, there we go. This house is very popular. Look at that, completely full. And I don't even know what ranks they are, but there's a commoner amongst them. Okay, but I don't think that this is going to be my main hub as we go on. This one looks like it's going to downgrade as well, or has, because it's missing a commoner. But I don't really want to put commoners in all over the place unless I need them. Although I have a bit of cash, so let's head to the mandates and promote villages. Let's have a look at who's important to promote. Right now, there is... Oh, the patrollers. All right, well, the patrollers apparently should be commoners, as should the watchmen. Oh, that's getting expensive. All right, well, maybe that'll stop some houses from downgrading, or cause some houses to upgrade even more. All right, let's sort by happiness. We've got a lot at 85. There's some down at 45, and these are transporters. I'm gonna have to figure out why they're unhappy. Now, it could be many things. It could be food. They're unhappy about an event, and they've only got 60% of their needs met. Something like that. But you can work on fixing people. Okay, we'll conclude those promotions. Right, we have had fair progress, but this episode was more about making sure that we made things a little bit more efficient, got buildings upgraded, made sure that we had people moving in. Our happiness is at 70%. We have 93 people, 6 of them unemployed. We are collecting labor influence like crazy. We have 77 labor splendor. That will mean we should be able to do more goodies, yes. I didn't see a notification for that. Okay, we can activate windmill taxes. Paved roads we can activate. That, I think, is a happiness thing as well on the houses. And it uses 20 of the labor splendor. We are quite high on labor splendor. Let's get that and see what it does. I think it'll probably use stone. There are a few things here that I need to unlock. Beer production, common wares. There are still a lot of things that I need to unlock over here. I'll get there, and in no time at all we'll get to the 200 prosperity we need to unlock this last bit. But in order to get wax, I think you need beehives, and beehives, I'm not wrong, yes, they are all done in the monastery, so we're going to have to set up a monastery quite soon. And we get the royal courtier by building the castle, so something else we need to do. We've got a new building. Oh, and we've got a new painting thing. There's the paved roads. Oh, interesting. So paved roads are actually painted. Let's see how, well, we'll see how that comes along. And the new building is a logistics building, and it is the paviour's yard. Oh, okay, so you need a building to maintain the stone roads. Interesting. Well, we'll get into all of that. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments, let me know your thoughts on the game, and if you've got any good tips. Good tips are always appreciated. I'm getting into areas that I don't know because, you know, this is a very, very different game from what I played in early access. But absolutely brilliant and great fun. It's nice to see things going. You just got to keep on top of things. I am currently losing money, which is very, very bad. And I have a trade deficit, which is probably the major cause. It means I'm going to need to sell more stuff. But we'll tackle that in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!